Hello reception, welcome back to part 2 of our maths lesson. Now in today's lesson we are going to be naming and describing rectangles and squares. First of all, I'd like you to pause the video and talk to your helper about what you know about squares and rectangles. Pause the video now. Wow, there's so much to know about squares and rectangles. Now, first of all, I'm going to show you some shapes. See if you can tell what they are. This is my first shape. Close your eyes and open your eyes. What is my shape? That's right. This is a square. I wonder if I can find any more. Close your eyes. No peeking. And open your eyes. Wow, I've got some more 2D shapes. What do you think these 2D shapes are? That's right, they're squares. How do we know they're squares? What do you notice about these shapes? Are the sides straight or curved? Let's see. Oh, these are definitely straight. Let's have a look at our circle just to compare. Our circle we learnt yesterday has one curved side. Well, these shapes, they don't have any curved sides like a circle. They have straight sides. Oh, yes. How many straight sides do these squares have? Can you count them? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 straight sides. Let's count these ones as well. Off you go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They all have 4 straight sides. So we know that a square has 4 straight sides. Let's have another look. What else do you notice about squares? Can you find something different about a square and a circle? What else is different? That's right! Squares have corners. Let's count how many corners squares have. Pause the video now and count how many corners. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a square has 4 straight sides and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 corners. 4 and 4. Wow! What happens if we turn our squares around? Let's have a go. Oh, that looks different now. That looks different. Well, we know that squares need to have 4 straight sides and 4 corners. So let's count this one. Does it still have 4 straight sides and 4 corners? Pause the video now to check. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It still has 4 straight sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. It still has 4 corners. So it doesn't matter which way we turn our square, it still is a square. Wow. Let's have a look at something else. Close your eyes. And open. Whoa. What have I got now? What do you think this shape is? What do you notice about this shape? Pause the video now and talk to your helper about what you notice. Well, let's see. Let's get our circle back. Well, this shape doesn't have any curved sides like a circle, but I can see some straight sides again. Oh, and I can see some corners. Well, let's count them. Pause the video now to count how many straight sides and how many corners this 2D shape has. Off you go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 straight sides. And let's count the corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 corners? Well, that sounds familiar. Let's have another look. Oh, we've got another one. This has 1, 2, 3, 4 straight sides and 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 corners as well. Let's try and turn them around. I wonder what happens now. Does it fit? It's so tall. Here we go. Do you know yet what our shape is called? That's right. This is a rectangle. Shall we count the sides of our rectangles now that we've moved them round? And let's also count the corners. Pause the video now and count the corners and the straight sides of our rectangle. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that still has 4. So it doesn't matter which way my rectangle is. If it's on the side, if it's standing up tall, if it's lying down, it's still got 4 straight sides and 4 corners. Wow. Now, let's have a look. How many squares can you see on my board? Count now. 1, 2. 2 squares are on my board. How many rectangles are on my board? That's right. There's 1 rectangle on my board. Squares and rectangles both have 4 straight sides. And they both have 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. So what's the difference between a square and a rectangle? Let's look at our big rectangle. My square and a rectangle. What's the difference? Pause the video now and talk to your helper about any differences that you notice. Let's have a look. So, we know that a rectangle and a square both have 4 straight sides and 4 corners. A square, all the sides are the same. They're the same length. But a rectangle, two of them are short and two of them are long. So a rectangle has two long sides and two short sides. Should we have a look? Two long sides and two short sides. So a rectangle is very different to a square. Now, I'd like your activity. So let's have a look. Today, you're going to go on another shape hunt. But this time, this is what I'd like you to do. You're going to go and look for squares and rectangles around your house. And I'd like you to tell your grown-up or your helper how you know that one is a square and that one is a rectangle, using the language that we've learned today. But I'd also like you to draw and write about what you find. So I found, on my hunt, I found a box. Can you see my box? And I noticed that one of the surfaces of my box was that's right, it's a rectangle because it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 straight sides and 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. And 2 of the sides are long and 2 are short. So I know it's a rectangle. So I have drawn my box and I've written the word box. So I'd like you, when you do your hunt, to draw and write about what you find. And we'd love to see some photos. Pause the video now and I'd like you to go on a shape hunt. Off you go. Welcome back, reception. Have you been on a shape hunt? So have I. Let me show you what I found. I found a book and I noticed the surface of the book is a rectangle because it has 4 straight sides, 4 corners and 2 sides are long and 2 sides are short. It's a rectangle. Then I found a block and I noticed that one of the surfaces is a square. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 straight sides and 1, 2, 3, 4 corners. And all of the sides are the same length. Wow, that means it's a square. Now, I'd love to see all the things that you found in your shape hunt and the pictures that you drew. Can you send those to me? Thank you very much. Now, join me for part 3 of our maths video. See you in a minute.